What if I told you that the dream we've seen in sci-fi movies for decades is finally real? Because this time, the words, "I'll believe it when I see it," might not work anymore. The wait is over, and what's appearing in Texas right now is rewriting history. After years of Elon Musk's teasing hints, wild rumors, and endless fan theories, the Tesla flying car has finally been revealed. And not just as a prototype, this is a real working model that actually takes off. Welcome back to Tech Drive, where the impossible turns into reality. And trust me, what you're about to see will blow your mind. With a shocking price tag of just $6,789, vertical takeoff and landing like a futuristic jet, a top speed of 155 miles per hour, and a design that looks like it belongs in the year 2030, this machine isn't fiction anymore. It's real. You can even place an order by the end of this year, according to Elon Musk's latest confirmation. Before we dive inside and uncover every crazy detail of this engineering masterpiece, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because what's coming next might just change the way we look at transportation forever. Alright, let's get into it. For more than a century, humanity has dreamed of the flying car, a machine that could lift us out of traffic, glide over cities, and let us touch the clouds. People said it was impossible. But now, Elon Musk has decided to make that dream a daily reality. The Tesla flying car, revealed during a private test event in Texas, is built on some of the most advanced engineering Tesla and SpaceX have ever done. It's far more complex than a Model 3 or Model Y, yet it's nearly 5 times cheaper than both. You heard that right, while a Model 3 costs over $36,000, this flying car comes in at under $7,000. It sounds unbelievable, cheaper than an old Honda Civic or a high-end gaming PC, yet Tesla confirmed it's 100% true. So, how did they do it? Elon Musk explained it's all thanks to 3 major breakthroughs: minimalist design, ultra-lightweight materials, and next-generation battery tech, all inspired by SpaceX's rocket science. From the outside, the Tesla flying car looks like something ripped straight from Blade Runner, futuristic yet sleek, with a sporty roadster vibe. The entire cockpit is covered by a 360 degrees transparent canopy that gives passengers a panoramic view of the sky and Earth. The body is built using a composite of carbon fiber and titanium, making it incredibly strong but light enough to handle the forces of flight. The aerodynamic design can even adjust its tilt automatically while flying to reduce drag and improve energy use. Step inside, and you'll instantly recognize the Tesla feel, a clean, minimalist space with a single massive touchscreen that controls everything, from takeoff and navigation to entertainment and temperature. No buttons. No clutter. Just pure technology. But the real magic happens when it transforms. The car's folding wings and retractable tail can slide out with one tap. In just 60 seconds, the sleek coupe turns into a full flying machine with a 12-foot wingspan. Inside, there are 2 ultralight carbon fiber seats, built for comfort even in turbulence. Tesla gives you a choice: normal doors for affordability, or Model X-style gull-wing doors that look absolutely stunning when landing in tight spaces. The demonstration model featured those gull-wing doors, and it genuinely looked like a scene from a futuristic movie. The wings and tail are made of aluminum alloy coated with carbon fiber, housing internal control surfaces that keep the car stable during flight. This lets it fly smoothly at low altitudes over cities or high up for longer trips. But here's the real breakthrough: unlike other flying vehicles that use loud, fuel-burning propellers, Tesla went fully electric. The car runs on a triple-motor electric system, with 2 motors powering the wheels for ground driving, and 1 central motor generating lift through an electric jet propulsion system built underneath. That's right, no exposed propellers, no screaming noise. Just silent, smooth lift. The technology comes directly from SpaceX's Falcon landing tech, the same principle that helps rockets return safely from orbit. When you're in flight, Tesla's AI-powered flight control takes over completely, scanning weather, air traffic, and obstacles in real time. You just set your destination, and it flies you there automatically. Of course, if you're licensed and trained, you can switch to manual mode to experience the joy of flying yourself. Now, you might be thinking, how powerful is it really? Well, in road mode, it can drive over 350 miles per charge. In flight mode, it can soar for up to 2 hours straight, traveling nearly 310 miles at a top speed of 155 miles per hour. That's faster than most sports cars today. Even better, Tesla's fast charging lets you go from 10% to 80% battery in just 30 minutes. And here's something shocking: despite all that power, it only makes around 65 decibels of noise, about as loud as a normal conversation. That means you can literally take off from your backyard without disturbing your neighbors. Safety, of course, is everything. Tesla didn't hold back here. The flying car includes multi-layered safety systems, a backup battery, automatic emergency landing mode, 360 degrees radar and LiDAR sensors, and even a full-body parachute system for extreme cases. So, even if something goes wrong in midair, the AI can calculate a safe landing path, or in the worst case, deploy a parachute that slows the car down before touchdown. This isn't just a car that flies, it's a car that flies safely. And we're just getting started. Subscribe to Tech Drive if you haven't already, because in the next part, we'll go deep into the insane manufacturing secrets behind Tesla's $6,789 flying car and how it's changing the entire automotive industry. So, how did Tesla manage to build a real flying car at a price that sounds almost impossible? To bring the Tesla flying car down to just $6,789, Elon Musk and his team didn't follow the rules of the aviation industry. They ripped up the old playbook and started completely from scratch, the same way they revolutionized the electric car world years ago. First, Tesla went all in on a philosophy Musk calls, less is more. Every unnecessary mechanical part, every heavy metal component, every outdated design, gone. Instead of hundreds of complex parts like a typical aircraft, this flying car uses a single-piece cast frame created by Tesla's legendary Giga press machines. This drastically cuts down on weight, cost, and production time. The entire manufacturing process happens inside Tesla's Gigafactory, where everything, from frame casting and battery installation to motor calibration, is handled by nearly fully automated robots. This reduces labor, transportation, and logistics costs by millions. Next, Tesla didn't reinvent every part. They reused the best tech from the Model 3 and Model Y, including electric motors, AI control systems, and battery management software. By using what they already mastered, they saved years of research and billions in expenses. And when it came to materials, they made another genius move. Instead of using ultra-expensive aerospace alloys, Tesla used recycled aluminum, carbon fiber, and lightweight composites, all perfectly moldable by the Giga press. This combination made the car both light and durable, while keeping costs incredibly low. But perhaps the biggest leap came from the battery system. The Tesla flying car uses the company's famous 4680 battery cells, the same ones that power the Cybertruck and Semi, but optimized for flight. These cells have 350 watt-hours per kilogram, giving them insane energy density, lighter weight, and faster charging times. Even more impressive, Tesla has managed to cut battery costs by over 40% compared to older lithium batteries. That's how they're able to pack in enough energy for hours of flight, without using giant, heavy battery packs. The estimated capacity ranges from 150 to 200 kilowatt-hours, which is more than enough to keep this car flying for long distances. Combine that with Tesla's AI-driven flight system and aerodynamic design, and you get a level of performance that simply doesn't exist anywhere else. Now, here's where it gets wild: the propulsion system. Instead of using old-fashioned propellers, Tesla developed a duct electric jet propulsion system, a smaller, civilian version of SpaceX's rocket tech. It's quiet, efficient, and completely electric. The noise level? About 65 decibels, that's just like talking to someone beside you. So, imagine taking off from your driveway early in the morning and your neighbors barely noticing. Tesla calls this system Falcon Landing Tech. It's inspired by how SpaceX rockets land vertically on Earth after returning from space. That same principle now powers the first-ever electric flying car that can lift off, hover, and land all by itself, vertically and safely. And yes, it can even auto-land if the pilot loses control or there's a system error. The onboard AI scans everything 360 degrees, air traffic, birds, weather, and obstacles, and takes full control when needed. Elon Musk says, "Our goal isn't just to make cars fly. It's to make flying as safe and simple as driving. But of course, with new frontiers come new challenges. Flying vehicles operate under entirely different rules of physics: lift, drag, stability, and weight distribution. Tesla had to rewrite everything from the ground up. Every small calculation matters, because even a 1-second delay or a tiny error could mean disaster in midair. That's why Tesla's engineers are testing this vehicle under extreme conditions, from scorching desert heat to freezing mountain weather, running hundreds of crash tests and flight simulations to make sure it's ready for the real world. And yes, regulations might be Tesla's biggest challenge. Right now, the world doesn't have a clear rulebook for personal flying vehicles. There's no specific license system, no air traffic management for mass flying cars, not yet. But if there's one company that can convince governments to rewrite those rules, it's Tesla. Elon Musk's team is already working with U.S. aviation authorities to build an entirely new standard for urban air mobility. For now, production will be limited to a small number of approved customers in areas with suitable experimental flight zones, mostly in Texas. But Musk has made it clear, this is only the beginning. Tesla's goal is to make personal flying vehicles as common as electric cars by the end of this decade. Just imagine, instead of sitting in traffic for 2 hours, you'll take off, glide across the city, and land near your workplace in 10 minutes. That's not a sci-fi dream anymore, it's the vision Elon Musk is betting everything on. He's turning Tesla from a car company into a global transportation empire, capable of reaching land, air, and maybe even space. If the Tesla flying car succeeds, its market value could jump into tens of trillions of dollars, creating an entirely new industry, the personal flight era. But beyond numbers and business, there's something much bigger here. This car symbolizes freedom, a future where we're no longer bound by the ground. Where travel becomes faster, greener, smarter, and beautifully simple. And maybe, one day, we'll look back and say, that's when humanity truly began to fly. So, what do you think? Will flying cars really replace traditional vehicles by 2030? Would you trust a Tesla to take you through the clouds? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep look into Elon Musk's bold new revolution, make sure to subscribe to Tech Drive, tap that bell icon, and stay tuned, because what's coming next might just change the way you see the future. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.